Hello, my name is Jurgen and welcome back to Gran Turismo Leaks. So, we're back with the FF Challenge front wheel drive cars, and last time we pretty much smashed the Blue Moon Bay very easily, and then we went in our Swift on the Kyoto driving park and we came 10th, so I was in a very underpowered car in comparison to the rest of the team. Rest of the lineup. So this time we're going to go in a comparable vehicle to the Megane, but the Honda Civic, because just to get some variety. And also I've put a nice blue camo paint scheme on the vehicle. Now I say camo scheme because I play too many FPSs, and that's what they refer to them as on weapons. But the Civic here, the Type R, should be good to go for this race. It should be much more powerful than what we were doing in the Swift, and because we played on this circuit previously, we should have a good idea what we're doing. Saying that though, this circuit is a relatively simple one. Nice long straights and a few tight corners, one hairpin bend nearing the end of the track, but as you can see here, this Type R Honda Civic is doing pretty well, already overtaking that opponent, whereas in the Swift we managed to overtake two opponents the entire race. Feels a bit heavier, this vehicle, but it's a damn sight faster, so doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Come on, Golf. This Golf is trying to block me in. Alright. Oh wow, he's doing quite a good job of it. Let's take the inside line. Now of course these are all AI, but they do try their best, even if this is the beginner league still. Got the Clio Cup after this, which should be alright, considering every single vehicle will be a Clio. Renault Clios are, a little punter of a machine, not really that powerful, but just easily creaming these guys, just going around these corners. Only 3 laps, and come on. I did look for a N400 class vehicle for this race, but couldn't seem to find one with front wheel drive, even though the class restrictions were up to N400. Hairpin bend there, nearly messed that one up. Supposed to turn into it without any power on the accelerator, and then glide round. When you see the straight, you can then re-engage the accelerator. I would have come off the track then if I was doing what I am now. Easy on the brake. Smash the Renault. Smash the Peugeot. I don't really know what that is. An RCZ, I think. Not actually seen those cars in real life, so must be similar to the Civic though. Otherwise, they wouldn't put it in the race. Also, I just realised in these events you can actually tune the cars to a better standard if you use the mileage point system, whereas in the previous games you had to change your oil, pay for various things pretty much after every race, and your Nissan Skylines and all that jazz. Classic cars, classic game. 5 seconds off the previous lap there. Of course we start as a rolling start on these, so you should always have a better second lap than first lap, unless you come off the track like a nutter. 2.9 seconds behind McCarthy in, I'm not sure what vehicle that is. Can't actually see from here if we change perspective. Looks like another Civic. Yeah, the rear spoiler is similar to mine, so But it's a bit of a shame you can only get this car in white or black unless you buy the fancy colours that I have with the mileage points. It's quite nice customization really in this game. And it's better now that these leagues have been added because this is the classic game mode for this. Come on, we can probably overtake, for this game series is what I was going to say, we can probably overtake this guy here. Maybe not. We're definitely going to get him up. That would have been disqualification. Well, he actually recovered from that a lot faster than I thought he would, but yeah, it was another Civic. I think? Yeah. Anyway, powering down the straight, 120 miles an hour. It's got some good power to this car. I mean, as I said, it was a little bit heavy compared to the Swift, but heavier engine, heavier body. More power though, front wheel drive. It's nice and easy to control, and it isn't like that maniac of a car. There's this car in the game that I really don't like. I've forgotten its name immediately. I think it's a concept vehicle. Nissan 2020 vehicle, something like that, VGT I think it might be called. But that thing just slides all over the place, doesn't matter what you do in it. I'm not sure what it would be like if you were controlling it with a vehicle and clutch, brake and accelerator. Although I am playing this as if I was driving an automatic. This guy's coming up on the outside, or the inside line. Damn, he's outdone me already. Should be able to take this inside corner, although he's gonna... damn it. He's got the other inside corner, however, come on. There we go. So even for the beginners cups, this isn't too... I mean, it isn't too challenging, but the second AI, or the guy who was in first before me, does seem to nearly... oh god, I messed that up, I needed to add more brake. And now he's right behind me again. Completely forgot that was a hairpin. Wasn't looking at the map at the top right. This is the final lap though, so as long as we get this next turn, fine. Hey, he came off. Then we should be fine. A little bit of the brakes. Just guide it round. Very nice. Nice tight corner there. And power on down. He shouldn't be able to catch up with us now. He is actually somewhat catching up, but 0.6 seconds. Half a second in it. There we go. He was almost there. He was much faster than us. I'm not sure if the AI have their cars in a better tune. Really nice race though. We didn't come off the track. We apparently had a clean race, even though we did hit a couple of people. I think it doesn't really matter if you tap people. It's just to do with coming on and off the track. But apparently we also got a 20% handicap bonus as well, because we didn't choose the best car available in the restrictions. That was nice. Okay, so we're back. Race free, and we're still in the Civic because it's just a nice car to drive. And we're now on Alsace, which is a more complicated track than what we were doing previously. A lot more tight turns, less straights, a lot more use of the brakes, but it should be fine. I did a brief check of how powerful this car is, and it's got 305 brake horsepower in its current configuration. So it's no wonder that we're kind of creaming these people up, as the first race we did in a Megane, that only had 205, or maybe, actually no, it had something like 260 brake horsepower. I might be lying, but definitely below 300 compared to this. So yeah, it's a nice little car. I say little, it's pretty big. Oh, this corner is a bit... It's like a 90-degree angle, this corner, but it's not too bad as long as I take it pretty slow. Yep. I should have braked a bit further then. Could have got a better corner. This is also Alsace normal circuit rather than Alsace reverse. So we're doing all of the tighter corners first. And here's a big pile up ready to happen. Get past those guys, get past this other Civic in this RCZ. Oh, terrible braking. But actually a nice recovery there into a good turn. There we go. 8 seconds behind the leaders, or the leader. Let's get rid of this Golf next, and then we'll see what else we have to deal with. Although, as we saw in the previous... Oh, he took that really badly. As we saw in the previous level on Kyoto Circuit, they aren't too hard, these AI, but they will challenge you a little bit. I suspect the Amateur League will be more problematic, and we might not get a good win to begin with. Take a tight bit. Braking, at least they don't shunt you. Kind of force them to brake a little bit. Peugeot 208 here. Should be able to easily get past this guy. He hasn't got as much power as us. And then, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like another French car maybe. Oh no, yeah, it is another 208. Another Peugeot. Come on. This guy should be fine, but he will be a better driver than the rest of them. Mikel. I think there is a setting so we can change it from names of people to the vehicles, and we should probably do that because obviously these are AI and they just have random names inputted into the race. Kind of a bit like how Forza does it. I have been playing a bit of Forza 7. I got it on sale just to give it a try, really. It's very similar to this, really. It's a bit more... how do I say it? This game is much more to the book in terms of it's quite serious. Whereas in Forza 7 Motorsport, there's like announcers and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, great job, you did really well. I'm going to be really proud of you, blah blah blah. And in this game, it's like, yeah, you won, well done, kind of thing. Oh, it's a Civic from previous Auto. But yeah, I mean, I'll be doing some Forza 7, certainly. They're very comparable games. I mean, graphically, I'd say they're very similar. Forza has some nice tracks, certainly, and there's more of them. And there's a lot of different vehicles. Whereas this game is very much hypercars, sports cars, and then some hatchbacks like this. Premium hatchbacks, and then lesser hatchbacks as well. Whereas Forza definitely has a lot more... God, this guy's really aggressive. He's almost shutting me off the track. Yes, so Forza has a lot more cars. I think it's like 700. But something straight off the bat that I really don't like about Forza is the fact that it has to have some form of loot boxes, because that makes everything better for everyone, apparently, in 2017. Also, this is now 2018. Happy New Year. If you're watching this, well, yeah, of course you'll be watching this in 2018, I'm sure. No one will be watching it in 2019. But yeah, I'm recording it on the 1st. So, yeah. One more lap to go. 2:33 on the clock. First lap didn't count, apparently. Don't know why. Just noticed that on the right-hand side. 2:33 second lap, first lap blank. I don't remember seeing any penalties. And you definitely don't get penalties on this, not this course, this league. I don't think any of the beginner leagues, unless the last one... I didn't need to brake there. Now I've got to catch up half a second. This makes it a bit more challenging. Hopefully we can keep pace with this guy, or maybe take the outside lane. Bit of brake, bit of... Yeah, this guy's right on me, sticking to me like glue. 0.36 seconds behind, slightly ahead now. He brakes a bit later than I do. That means he's off the track. Perfect. If you brake late, you always go off the track. That's what Gran Turismo has taught me. You always have to brake early. Keep the nice tight corners, and then win the race. Get more credits, get more cars, get more trophies. That's how we do it. A few more corners left now. Nice easy one here. Bit of a high-speed corner, 8 miles an hour, although you could do this at faster speed, especially in those hypercars. That is one thing that Gran Turismo has over Forza, is the concept vehicles. I think there might be some prototypes in Forza, I'm not actually sure, but in this there are definitely prototypes, or... well, not even that, they're more concept work, concept drawings made into a vehicle in the game. And I'm not sure if that's really been done in Gran Turismo before this. I did say in previous Gran Turismo videos that I haven't played Gran Turismo 6. Hey, hello. Go away. 2 more corners, nice tight one here. Brake super early, take the nice inside line. Hey, he did shunt me a bit because he didn't brake in time. And brake again, take the nice tight line. Nice. Punch it forward now, try and block him, try and block him, try and block him. Cross the line. 233 again, but slightly faster. 233.3 I think it was. And I'm not sure why we're not going to have the first lap counted. Another nice clean race. And same amount of income, mileage points, distance. And that is that. The FF Cup challenge is done. Alright, there we go. We have completed the FF challenge. We corrected our Swift mistakes on Kyoto Driving Park and had quite a tight race there with another Civic in the Alsace village. So, thank you very much for watching this GT League video, and as always, I've been Julian, and I'll see you chaps and chapettes in the next one.